I'm RJ Nestor, Tana ambassador and the creator of the template Tana for Tasks 2, which also comes with extensive tutorial videos. Today I just wanted to show you an example of what's possible when you have the power of Tana and the structure of Tana for Tasks 2, what I'm calling here T4T2, set up within Tana. It makes it much easier to get things captured as projects, get things translated into tasks, get those tasks in front of you at the right time. So Tana for Tasks 2 is built in Tana, of course, and your workflows can be built on top of that structure, or even as you get more comfortable with it, inside of. You can modify it. It's a template. It's something that you can adjust. For this demo, I'm going to show you quickly how you could create an AI assist project super tag and do it very, very simply and reliably because you have the structure of Tana for Tasks 2 living underneath it. So first of all, what I want to do is create a super tag called AI Assist Project. And you might ask, well, what is an AI Assist Project? The idea behind this is, one of my productivity principles is to always be in the middle. And what I mean by that is we never want to completely start from scratch. If we have any way that we can get past that blinking cursor on a white screen or the blank canvas, we want to take that opportunity. So this is an example of, say, I'm starting a new project that I've never done before and I'm not exactly sure where to start. I can ask AI to give me a sample list of some suggested tasks that I might start with. Now, I would not suggest that you treat that as gospel and do nothing else, but it takes care of that blinking cursor on the white screen. You have a place to start. You can think about how you might use those tasks. You can add some others to the mix. You can take away some of them, but it gives you a place. It's much easier to modify something that exists than to create something from scratch. So we're going to create a super tag called AI Assist Project. Okay, so we've created AI Assist Project. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to configure that. Okay, I want this to extend the existing, and this is where we get the power of Tana for Tasks 2 living in your graph. I'm going to extend the existing project super tag. So with that, I get all of the various things that come along with it being a project. That will be important when we get the tasks back because it makes it very, very easy to schedule those tasks and deal with them. The one thing I'm going to add to this is we're going to add a node at the bottom where we're going to say AI suggested tasks. Okay, so we've now extended the project tag and we've added AI suggested tasks to the bottom. Now, within this AI Assist project, we're going to create a command. So notice I scroll all the way to the bottom. I click Advanced, and down here is Commands. So in this, we want to create a command that takes whatever, the way I'm going to do it here, is whatever you've typed into the node before tagging this AI Assist, or after, whatever you've typed into the node, not the fields, but the node, it's going to take that as the name of a project. It's going to send a request over to AI based on that, and then it's going to feed you back the tasks that you want. So we want a command. We're going to build it here, and we'll call it Ask AI for Tasks. Okay? We'll convert that to a command node, and all that needs to live inside here, and we're going to keep this simple. We could do some fancy node filterings about when this button would show up and when it wouldn't. But right now we're just going to use a simple Ask AI command. We're going to configure that. Sorry, I'm going to bring this across here so you can see that better. I know my head is kind of in the way there. Okay, so we're going to configure that Ask AI, first of all, with a certain prompt. Now, in this case, to save time making the video, I actually pre-made the prompt for you. I have it here. I have it in a super tag, which also exists in Tana for Tasks 2. It's a nice little way for me to kind of gather where my prompts are. And that prompt lives inside here as an AI prompt. I'm going to press Control C here, or Command C, actually. I'm on a Mac. I had a flashback to my Windows days there. And I'm going to bring this entire prompt over to here. And we can read it over here, or at least have a good look at it here. Okay? So it says, I'm going to send you an idea for a project that I'm starting. Your assignment, I'm talking to the AI here, create a list of tasks I can use as a jumping off point for completing the project I send you. Parameters, the task should be as specific as possible without adding inappropriate details to the project. For example, if you provide a task like research certain parts of a project, include with the task a few places to start that research. Format, enter each task as a separate item in a list. Do not include an introductory sentence and don't number the tasks. And then here is the project idea. And this little code right here is what includes whatever you've typed in the node before you tag it. And so that's what gets sent over to the AI. And the only thing we need to add to that then, you remember I added this node here. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to hit copy. So Command C. And down here, we're going to add a target node. And so our target node is going to be that. And so anytime we run this, we will be able to have that involved. Okay. So now we've set it up. This is everything that needs to happen has happened. And now we're going to be able to have some projects here. You notice I had 3 that I've created to prepare for this demo. Build a backyard greenhouse. I definitely know nothing about that. Plan a trip to Nepal. Nothing about that. And create a personalized fitness plan for myself. If only I knew something about that. Okay, so let me tag all of these AI Assist project. They're all automatically projects. So you'll see they all have the stuff with it because AI Assist extends the Tana for Tasks 2 version of project. And now I can just click my button that I've created here. Ask AI for tasks, ask AI for tasks, ask AI for tasks. And we'll go through these one at a time. So it's churning away here at this. Actually, that one didn't get going there. Now it's going. We got it. That one was. I must not have got the button clicked quite right. Okay, so now you can see churning. The Plan a Trip to Nepal has already finished. This one has finished up here. Oh, it did go the first time. I've just clicked it twice. Sorry about that. And then this one down here got going as well. So we will remove this second round that I clicked because I thought it wasn't working. So let's undo these here. No big deal. All right, so here we have our first project, build a backyard greenhouse. And the task is suggested, research different types of greenhouses and their benefits and drawbacks. Start with websites like gardeners.com, Greenhouse Megastore. I did ask for additional information, so it gave me that additional information. Determine the size, location of the greenhouse based on available space and sunlight. Choose the materials, blah, blah, blah. So here's what I would actually do. If I were doing this with a project, I would then decide, hey, what do I need to do? What do I not need to do? I'd put things in a certain order. I might, take some things out, add some things. For right now, for the demonstration purposes, I'm not going to do that. Because what I'm going to show you now is the benefit of having this as a project from the Tana for Tasks 2 template. If I now tag all of these tasks, okay, and so now they've all been set up here. You'll notice there's a little plus schedule thing. We can schedule these from right here if we want to. Or we can go directly to the project dashboard. And you'll see here in the project dashboard, it says 9 nodes with no dates. Those 9 nodes are those tasks from below. So I can say, okay, so I want to research different types of greenhouses. I want to do that on June 5th. And then I want to do this on June 8th. And then I want to do this on June 10th or whatever day that is. And I could do that for all of those tasks. And then when I arrive, on those days, I'll have, as one of the tasks available that day, research different types of greenhouses and benefits and drawbacks. And all of that happens automatically because Tana for Tasks 2 is running the structure and the relationships in the background, okay? So let's just do it real quick with those others so you can see how that works as well. So we now have plan a trip to Nepal. And with our plan a trip to Nepal, we have our AI suggested tasks, research popular tourist destinations in Nepal, such as Kathmandu, Pokhara, and Chitwan National Park. I don't know if I pronounced all of those right. Determine the best time of year to visit Nepal, and so on and so forth. Again, I would likely take the time to think about those a little bit. For right now, we'll just tag them as tasks. Then I can go to my project dashboard. It'll say 10 nodes with no dates. And then I will be able to drag those. I'll research and prepare on the 31st. I'll move to June and research and book tours or activities on the 6th. And all of that, sorry, accidentally grabbed too much there, on the 6th, and so forth. So you get the idea. It's very simple to do this, and because of the underpinning of Tana for Tasks, you can view these as a project dashboard, and all of them will show up correctly in your agenda. One last round here. Again, you would want to you know figure out what these actually are before you do this. But let's go ahead and tag them. Let's hop to our project dashboard, and from there we can schedule what we have. We can create a workout schedule on the 1st. We can go to the next month here. So we have a better view, and we can assess our current fitness level on the 27th, and we can choose specific exercises and workouts to do on the 14th. And then if we were to go to, you know, the 1st, we'll say 2 days out, the one that we scheduled on the 1st will appear there automatically for us, create a workout schedule, when we get to that day's agenda. And we can move it around from there. If we want to push it an extra day, it's pushed a day from there, and you'll find it in the agenda for the next day instead. Okay, so that's how we can build something very simple, or something very, I don't even know that I'd call it simple, something really powerful in just moments, because you have the underpinning of Tana for Tasks 2 inside your Tana graph, taking care of all of these relationships that exist in your task management system. So now, granted, I pre-wrote the prompt, which saved a little bit of time. But if you wanted to do something like this that was using AI for a specific purpose, having the underpinning of the tasks and the projects and the meetings and the other things that are brought over from Tana for Tasks 2 and built into Tana makes it so anytime you do something like this, it's a way faster time getting from the intention of it to the execution of it, and ultimately you have all of those things on your calendar, you have them scheduled, you have them done up some other way so that the tasks are available and will surface to you when you need to see them. That's the power of having something like Tana for Tasks 2 already available in your Tana graph.